We're dumping stuff. It's gonna be a good time. Woo!
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to another awesome day here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. It's cloudy, it's overcast, it's early in the morning, and I still have the tears in my eyes from a good night's sleep. Where we're at here on the farm is by the Mega Shop, and if you don't know about the Mega Shop, this is a 112 by 50 shop building that we just put up here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. It's a steel framed building. There'll be links at the end of this video to the build, and there'll be a comprehensive all-together build from start to finish on this once we get everything done. So what we have here is a problem. So when I built this building, we had to grade out this area. We'll try to get you some footage. We had to grade it out, we had to clear some trees out, and we had to bring in a little bit of dirt, hard packing soil. So what we're doing right now is fixing some of that. What I did is built this up, we compacted it, we put the building on. Well, what we have is a potential for sloughing. In other words, the dirt is going to start sloughing off the side of this hill if I don't make this transition a little bit smoother. And the camera doesn't do it much justice, but what it does is it comes out of the building, drops off, and goes that way. And we've got to put loads of dirt in right here to smooth that transition out so that this building doesn't settle and slide off down the hill. So come along as we learn a little bit today. We're going to be using some fun equipment. We've got to do that, and we're going to make a nice little gravel lot right here for parking equipment right beside the building. Eventually we'll be expanding this and putting an overhang and having outside storage. So let's get busy, guys, and have some fun. Lots of work, probably 10 dump truck loads of soil coming in, 10 to 20, and 2 or 3 loads of rock. It's an expensive day for the Stoney Ridge, but we've got to do this so that we protect our investment. Awesome. Let's have some fun. All right, folks, thanks so much for joining me here on the Stoney Ridge Farm today. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing to the channel. There's tons more fun stuff going on. Guys, this truck flipped over last week, so we're a little bit nervous about it rolling. There we go. It's an inherent danger right here when you're working on a little bit of a grade. It can cause something to roll over really easy. He's got it. He's got it. Time you get back, I'll have it flattened out a little bit. All right. Yeah, man. He's saying it's got airbags right here, guys, and one of them airbags is acting up, so when it dumps, it tries to lean that way. We got to get him a good flat spot. It's pretty darn flat right here, but if it's not perfectly flat, evidently this truck is not an ideal machine. So I am so far behind these guys. I got to get on my machine and get busy. Good gracious. Whew. Now what we're going to be pushing dirt with is going to be our little skid steer. His name is Peanut. It's a little Gale 210, RT 210. We'll walk over here and show you that. It does not have the bucket on it right now. It's got a post driver. We've got the next leg of fencing to start here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. So if you're not subscribed to the farm channel, please jump in and subscribe. We do everything farm and then some. So this is Peanut, the little Gale. And what we have here on the front of Gale is on the front of Peanut is the Protect post driver right here. So all we've got to do, we'll raise this little arm, we'll drop the post driver, we'll leave it in the shed for today. We're gonna start building fence very, very soon here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. So we'll drop this and we'll put a bucket on. So you guys can see here, the type of soil that I'm getting is a hard packing clay. So we want a clay type soil to fill in right here. And it's the same material that we use to backfill for the building itself. So this is gonna pack in really, really nice, and it's gonna finish out the yard really, really nice behind this building. This isn't something that I'm really concerned about being really groomed and beautiful. However, if I've got the opportunity, why not go ahead and do this? It'll smooth this all out. We'll let this clay settle in, and then we'll add a little bit of topsoil and rake that into it, put some grass seed on, and it'll be awesome, guys. This will really turn out nice. Now you might be wondering, why in the world are you using the skid loader when you've got all these tractors? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, a farm tractor is great for moving materials around the farm, but it's not the best for moving soil. So this is an earth moving machine, and it really shines in these tight places. I have to say that having a skid loader on the farm really has been a game changer. I had the wheeled loader before, and now I've got the track loader. The track loader, when it comes to moving soil, moving dirt, moving rock, it really shines. He's coming. We're dumping in a different place on this one. Fun times. Woohoo! Got it. Never thought I'd spend so much money on dirt today. Man, this is really coming along, guys. Hit that like button. What we're doing here while I'm grading out the land is he's putting out some rock. We got to rock this entire area right here so I'll have a good place to park my equipment. Don't go so far. Where are you going? No, no, no. That's too far. So he's making one run that way, then he'll back up and do it again. There's a chain right here that only allows this deck to open so far, and that's how he ends up dumping it. What he's doing right now is he's scraping out from under here, because when you dump back and there's a big pile up against that gate, what it'll do is it'll clog up right there and it'll just leave a big hole in the middle. So he's got it now. Just had to clean that up a little bit. now we'll fix that up. This is a busy day, man. Ooh, buddy. I am dragging, man. My tail is dragging the ground. Whew. All right, guys, check out the result of what we got going here. This really turned out well. First of all, the gravel lot that I made right here, there was really nothing there. It was dirt. 2 days ago, this was a wetland mess. It was just a mud hole. So, man, that's gonna be great for parking vehicles and stuff like that. Right here by this entryway door. Let's step around back and see the awesome results of what we just did today. We ended up getting 20 loads of dirt. That is a lot of dirt. Again, this is a clay, almost a good hard packing clay, and that's why we wanted it, because we don't want our building to drift off down the hill. So let's get you a little detail here. Now you probably saw what it looked like before. We'll give you a little before and after right now, but this just really turned out amazing. I had to take my rake and I just piled up piles right here on the edge and rake those up to the edge, up under there. Once it rains a couple times, that'll all settle down, but man, that really turned out great. I did leave a little bit of extra dirt in case I get some holes I need to fill in. It's always good to have some fill dirt on the farm. But man, guys, remember what was right here? All this concrete, all that mess that was right there, it's all gone. Amazing. I left a little dip right here because this is where the drain pipe comes out. Okay, and then the next thing I have to do, which is gonna be a tomorrow exercise, I've got to go get some pipe to put on the ends of these gutters, and we'll run the pipe all the way down there. So we'll probably get 30-foot lengths, and we'll get the water out away from this building. Really, probably what I should have done was go ahead and trench this to get it away, but for now, we're just gonna go ahead and put in some 6-inch drains. Get this all away from the building. And also on this side, we put a few scoops of dirt right here. This was a disaster too. And now look at how much better it looks. So this will be an outside cooking area. Just a really great project today. Man, that was fun. So I enjoy doing this kind of work, man. It was, it wasn't stressful. It was just tiring. It was exhausting. I'm extremely tired of spending money. I'll tell you that right now. Putting this building up, I made the final payment on it, I guess yesterday. And I still got to pay my loan off, but I made the final payment to the construction folks. A few little issues that we have to address on the building, and they're just little insignificant issues. There was a little water coming under one of the doors right here, and all that'll be solved by overhangs that we put on the doors. So guys, I hope you'll join me again here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. This is the Mega Shop, and this is what we did today. That is a monumental task to get done, and now I don't have to worry about my building settling and going down this hill. So thank you. Please pound that like button, jump in, subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a fun video to make. Thank you guys. Take care. I'm hot, I'm exhausted, and this took about 8 hours.
Well, come on